In today's video, we are talking about one of the most concerning symptoms that people with narcissistic personality disorder will always exhibit to some degree. Today, we're talking about the delusional aspect of this disorder and their thinking. It's important for all survivors to understand this aspect also, because typically we bought into the delusions at some point and to some degree when we were involved with a disordered individual. And the best way to see to it we don't ever make the same mistakes is to understand and learn about it. So next time someone like this is attempting to manipulate us or sell us on some delusion, we will know what's happening. So today we're going to talk about the most common delusions that narcissists believe, and we'll try to get others to believe as well. But first, if you're new to the channel, I would like to take a moment and welcome you and invite you to please subscribe and be sure and hit that notification bell because I put out new videos every week. Also, if you are interested in gaining a deeper understanding, I offer private one-on-one narcissistic abuse recovery coaching sessions and my new 27 video course that explains how to heal from narcissistic abuse. Complex PTSD and trauma bonds is 50% off right now for a very limited time, and you will get access to a live private 2-hour event with me where we will go over some of the specific healing information in the course, and you will also have an opportunity to ask me any specific questions that you might have. So be sure and reserve your spot today because spots are limited and all the links are listed in the description below. I hope to see everyone there. So today we're talking about some of the most common and popular delusions that someone with narcissistic personality disorder will believe and will desperately try to get others to believe along with them. And the first one we're going to talk about is their delusional belief that you should be able to read their mind at all times. Oh my God, God forbid if you aren't able to do that, especially if the narcissist is in a situation that's important to them. Oh my God, when you get home, all hell is going to break loose. I guarantee you a serious narcissistic rage is coming for you in the very near future. How dare you not be able to receive their brain waves and interpret their facial expressions to know exactly what they are thinking and what they are telling you to do or say? I have endured hours and hours and hours of violent narcissistic rages because I could not read my father's mind in a specific situation. And narcissists really delusionally believe that you should have these mind-reading abilities. And if you're not careful, you will develop the same delusional belief, provoking you to take accountability and responsibility for something no human being is capable of, apologizing for things you couldn't have possibly done. Next, they delusionally believe that they are deserving of being worshipped. They expect for everyone's life to completely revolve around them, their needs and their wishes. When they walk through the door, they want the focus completely on serving them and making sure they're happy and comfortable. That's essentially how the narcissist views the people that surround them, that they are there solely to service them and that their happiness and needs should consume everyone in the household. Remember, narcissists don't see other people as actual living, breathing entities with their own life and desires. They see people as pawns or servants whose entire world should be focused on them. My father used to tell me all the time, when I say jump, you say how high, sir. And I thought that was normal. And it's so sad because so many victims buy into this belief system. Families should not operate like a place of worship or a dictatorship. That's not normal. And if someone in your life behaves in this manner, then you are likely dealing with someone with a severe personality pathology. Next, they have a delusional belief that they are some kind of victim if you do not bend to their will. They view your lack to conform to their wishes and desires as a personal attack, and that you are someone who is out to get them or enjoys causing problems or are just flat out disloyal and cruel, and that they are indeed the victim of your disrespect. Narcissists delusionally believe that anyone who doesn't automatically agree with them, go along with whatever narrative they're trying to peddle, and accommodate their wishes is victimizing them. And that is definitely a delusional belief that has historically been very successful at getting the victim to adopt this same delusional belief, which is incredibly dangerous for the victim because their inability to see through this will only serve to make them vulnerable to further abuse and manipulation tactics. If you disagree with someone or have a different perspective than another person, that obviously does not make that person a victim because you hold a different belief system. Next, they believe that they have the right to abuse you whenever they see fit and that you shouldn't have a problem with that or require them to suffer any consequences. Again, narcissists truly believe, delusional as it may be, that they are entitled to things in this world that other people, including you, simply are not. And if you are in a relationship with them or a child of theirs, then they do believe that they have the right to abuse you at will and that you should be available at all times for them to do just that. They believe they have the right to use you as a human punching bag and a dumping ground, and that is just simply part of your non-verbalized contractual obligations and part of your responsibilities because you are their partner, spouse, or child. And I'm here to tell you, this delusional belief can actually become part of your belief system because it happened to me. I believed the majority of my life that because my father financially supported me, that he had the right to abuse me whenever he felt like it, for as long as he felt like it. And that actually became part of my core beliefs. So if you have adopted that same delusional belief in your life, I'm here to tell you, no one has the right to abuse you under any circumstances. Next, they believe that they are entitled to your 100% loyalty and commitment, regardless of the abuse they subject you to and the fact that they are disloyal to you. Not only do they believe that they are entitled to this, but they absolutely demand it, especially from their significant other and their children. Narcissists genuinely believe that they are entitled to things in this world that other people just aren't, and that includes you. These relationships are not reciprocal in any sense of the word, and to a narcissist, that's justified. That's just the way it is. And if you are a people pleaser who doesn't like conflict, it's incredibly easy to give in to this delusional belief of the narcissist. So slowly, you will give up more and more of your rational beliefs in order to accommodate the narcissist's delusional beliefs, which can result in you accepting unacceptable behavior on a consistent basis. Slowly but surely, the old you becomes buried in the confusion and the indoctrination of the narcissist's delusions, possibly resulting in the loss of the real you forever. Next, they believe that any problems that arise in their life are the responsibility of everyone and anyone other than themselves. They do not believe they are responsible, nor should they be held accountable for anything they have done that results in something bad or negative manifesting. Doesn't matter if they got caught cheating on you. Doesn't matter if they got caught stealing. Doesn't matter if they lost their job because they never showed up for work. They will blame someone else. And if you're in a relationship with them, that person that they will blame is usually going to be you. They wouldn't have cheated if you hadn't let yourself go. They wouldn't have stole if you didn't excessively spend. And they wouldn't have lost their job if you hadn't been such a nag or a loser or whatever. And they don't care if it makes absolutely no logical sense to blame you. They don't care if you were on the other side of the world when this negative thing happened. Blame will be placed solely on you. And they delusionally believe that their projection of blame is acceptable and justified. I can't tell you how many things I have taken accountability for through the years for things that I did not do. And I am here to tell you that it's soul-crushing and can have debilitating consequences for your identity and self-respect. Every time I did that, it was an act of self-betrayal, a denial of reality, and only contributed to the abuse getting worse. And my confusion and cognitive dissonance overpowered any grasp that I had in reality. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on my other social media platforms. The links are listed in the description below. Thanks for watching, everybody.